Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the 12th and the 13th of December 2022. This is general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Happy birthday to everyone that born on the 12th and the 13th. The good news for people that the moon will transit from Cancer into Leo. Now that is the sign of you gonna feeling good. Like your feeling gonna be uplifting. Um, the low mood or the judgy is the blue mood, because when the moon in Cancer, it makes people feeling a bit low in energy. Now this will be changed and you will be able to enjoy your special days. So I want to dedicate all my readings of this seasons of Sagittarius to all everyone that having the birthday on that day. So let's go to the cards, and hopefully we will have all the good news from spirits and all the best blessings toward you. Now let's go. Okay, so as usual, we go to the Oracle card first, and we'll see what spirits have for us for the 12th and the 13th of December 2022. The 12th and the 13th. Let's see, the first cards we have, wow, number 29, Mahatma energy. Build your light body, accelerate your ascension. You are going back to that feeling of able to reach out again, to do things again, and start to. This is very nice blessings from the universe to allow you to initiate all the steps that you're supposed to do, or even those steps that allow you to clear out things that still concerns you. 29, stepping into your new realities. That is the meaning of this card. The second card, let's see what we have. I have the feeling I want this one. Yeah. Open to abundance. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. Number 8. So we've been seeing the new foundations, the new facilities, on the making, coming toward your way, and it's will getting clearer and clearer. And coming to next week, there will be something that it's like the path is emerging. That the path is being revealed to people now. On these 2 days, the 12th and the 13th, open to abundance. Believe you deserve, accept plenty on and prosperity. So this is really, really great spirits that we receive, especially on your special days. There will be some progress, or something of as I say, because Ma is in oppositions with the Sun. So coming out of the weekend, that energy is gonna be changing to the directions that things will start flowing in your way again. So it feels like with these two cards now, I can see here the movement of people of Sagittarius who confident about themselves. Doesn't matter what happened or recently happened. It might be a hiccup, it might be some bad news, it might be some not quite favorable news to people. However, if you trust, and because the meaning of this is the whole time, the whole process, that you learned to trust and learn to do things your way, because you now know your power, you now believe in your own power. When you start doing that, that is also the equal to the process of you shifting your mind and energy into something higher. That is when you gonna not just stumble across, but you gonna a gallop, like speed up every process as processes, and like at the same time drawing all these abundance opportunities coming your way. So congratulations if anyone feeling that way. So it feel like you are stepping into the infinity period without even knowing that you are about to bump into those magical energy. Okay, now one card for the shadow. Let's see what we have. Number 16, Black Flower Fragrance. Now, number 16 here is actually about some losses that people actually are dealing with. So you might have been questioning yourself, right? Why you feel something new, something different, something a lot more powerful than your old energy is taking place. However, things still quite rocky because this is about the black flower fragrances here is about those losses need to be how I say you have to deal with, you have to cope with it. So this is for some reasons I have the feeling this is probably part of the karmic payment that you supposed to pay, but for some reasons you pay the main sum but there are some small left, and it's kind of like challenge people a little bit. Now I kind of am inclined to the theory of when the universe settle all these karmic payment for people, but in the way of in the meaning of the this guy's blessing. So you had to deal with it and pay it, and then learn a main lessons, or receive that wisdom that you need for the next chapter, for the next cycle, next era of your own journey. Now these black flower fragrance is those things that minors. However, it's not being counted as the main karmic payment that you're supposed to do. This is about some small karmic debt, or if you look at that way, because we want to figure out how to move forward positively, right? So these karmic created, so we will have to go to a certain different direction right now at the time being. Now speaking of that, what I'm trying to say here is, if we are really wise, we have to see the sign. Now those payment, those losses won't matters or won't mean or do you a lot of harm, right? It might cause you some frustration, because obviously that we all want to be smooth, we all want to be happy, we all want to you know don't have to deal with like silly things. But because obviously that because you chose the path, the spiritual path, that the destiny of doing a much heavier and a more difficult missions compared to other souls. So that's why the things actually it is very common. This is like a pattern. It might be it might be applied to quite a vast number of people, if you believe me, because there's a lot of people gonna experience some very similar feeling. Why I'm feeling like I'm nearly there, I'm nearly open something here, but why these things kept coming to what now? It makes that then we need to really use, because the universe really want to see if you really can see through something here, after everything you learned, after everything you dealt with. Because the message here is, things you dealt with was much heavier, were much more painful. The losses you dealt with were much bigger. Now, the losses, to be honest, the biggest losses for me is the sacrifice of the kindness and the love, the loss of, the loved ones, and like the humanity things, losses. That is the biggest one, not the money. Okay, but and again, it can be in any sense. For some people, money is too much, is too heavy. Then yeah, you will have to deal with that lesson, if you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, however, this number 16 here is about the losses like as a sacrifice. Because when you believe in the universe, you will realize that, hang on, I believe, so the losses, I will be rewarded. Something much, a lot more than I could even imagine. If you can think it that way, then yeah, you are in the right mindset. And that will allow you to achieve everything, even finding love, even making money, even creating a dream life, a luxurious life that you ever dreamt of. It's all about the mind and the heart. Okay, now about love and relationship. Let's hope that we have a very wonderful card. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Well, I love this because we've been seeing, the Four of Wands coming out quite often, and the Two of Cups, and now worth waiting for. It must be the message to the people that are in the process of about to bump into something wonderful. So I have the feeling the readings emphasize for those in the queue, but it's quite close to the divine timing of receiving that next blessing. So those Sagittarius already received it, you will know if you did, and you will be very happy now whatever what you're doing. Okay, let's come to tarot. Let's see what we have. So the 12 and the 13, the Page of Swords. Right, okay, there was some sort of informative situations awaiting here. We will have to clarify before I want to explain this. Let's see the challenge first. I have one card here. Should I use it? Let's just use it. The challenge is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so basing on these two cards, I can see the situation right away. So someone trying to get back to you. Now the overall energy. Let's see. Not the overall energy, but the situations of this. Wow. I don't know, but I see someone here coming back to you, and this person probably is a Leo sign or of, well, I don't want to say fire, there's no fire, but there's someone here that really, like they kind of like been thinking about you a lot. They really want to come back, but the challenge is if you really learn about the past, because that led you to nowhere before. So this situation is like lover cards. Okay, now there is something about this energy. It's very passionate energies I can feel here. Wow. in your mind or the mentality that you're carrying through of the next few days is gonna be the Ace of Wands. So there's some kind of like fresh new start, some new beginning here with Ace of Wands. Or you are kind of like gaining back that energy after the moon in Cancerian, and you start to have that urge of, you know, explore or spread out that energy again. That also means that you want to back into action. What coming toward you? Right, okay, now let's see what coming toward you. I want something special for those Sagittarius that birthday is tomorrow and Tuesdays. Let's see what coming toward you. Let's get me some nice card. The Eight of Swords. So this is not the parties that I'm expecting, because I want to wish you all the, you know, the good time. However, it's actually very good, because this is actually exactly what you are needing. So because you have been confused with your situation recently, finally you will gain some informations about something. However, the challenge is now, if you really determine, because if you're not determined with everything that you learn and gain recently, the confusion will keep coming back, and that will allow the people to, you know, still manifest you because they have feeling for you, and that is quite common, right? It's not bad or good. However, your mentality is actually the energy you're supposed to be like is the is Ace of Wands. So it's the Ace of Wands is also about a solo, you know, adventure. So like you have to take it at your solo journey. So that is the way that you should look at the Page of Swords. Let's clarify this. The Page of Swords. Okay, so the two cards trying to come out. I think that card trying to come out. The Page of Swords. Right, okay, so there's a piece of information here, or something that you discover, or something coming your way will make you very happy. The Nine of Cups. So it's like the good news is on your way, and you've been waiting for this. Something unblock or allow you to move forward the way you wanted. Okay, now let's see the strength. Now, I'm very confident this is someone. This is not your energy at all. If you have someone pops in your mind recently, that also the sign that they are manifesting you at the moment. But remember, manifesting is the mutual exchange of energies. It doesn't necessarily mean that you will have to do it. The Strength card is clarified by the Four of Cups. So this person's been trying to figure out how to match with your energy, or how to be with you. This is weird, right? I want to know more about it. So Four of Cups. This person actually think that you are the one that, you know, they've been looking for. However, I don't see you choose this person, because the Seven of Pentacles here saying that the challenge is if you really learn the past. Because if you go to that, back to that path, the Seven is about the indicator of what about to come. So it's exactly the losses, because you kept going back to the way you did. please think about what I'm saying, because I know this resonates to a lot of people right now. Because around this time, this complication is unavoidable. You will, if you're not determined with your new path, you will sacrifice more losses, small losses, but it's big enough in the situations when you're not yet ready with the new facilities, the new foundation. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. Let's clarify this. Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Nine of Wands. As I say, this person is really determined and they are quite hyper energy. They will come toward you and they really want, you know, a chance or an opportunities. That's why they've been figuring out, they've been waiting. Now, speaking of that, the Eight of Swords is actually the answer that you gain. So the Eight of Swords normally, it shows that you are still learning, you are still trying to work out your situations, but this is the opening of your eyes. So it's like the clarity you gain. I forgot about the Ace of Wands. We'll come back to the Ace of Wands, right? We'll do the Eight of Swords first. The Eight of Swords clarified by, let's take this one, the King of Pentacles. So you, the reason why you gonna know exactly what the action you want to take, which direction you want to go, because the King of Pentacles here is about you actually aware of yourself now, of everything you got, of why you should be keeping just your own land, your own territory, your own materials. Or in other words, you now start being aware of defending everything you had, unlike before, right? In the past, you probably just, you know, like share with people or being naive and just giving people what they asked for. But now you change your attitude. So that's why when the confusions, the Eight of Swords here is about your mentality actually has changed or has been changed. This is actually the very good sign, because this is needed for you when you step in the new foundations. If you cannot open your eyes and protect yourself with the King of Pentacles, you cannot start this journey, because as I say, it's a solo journey before you can meet people. Now the Ace of Wands, let's see. The fresh new start. With this reading, I think I'm gonna pull 3 cards for advices, because I'm feeling like spirits want to say something. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands. Wow. So, you know, your mentality is actually your higher self energy trying to implant it in this reading. So they're trying to tell me, to share with you this, that you have to be really grow, mentally speaking. Doesn't matter how old you are, because this is a spiritual work and we don't have age in that. It's all about the quality, the age of the soul that you carry, and how much you learn this life, and how sharp you can see things. So the path is open for you. The beginning is around the corner, or can be right tomorrow, and you will be led to the success. However, you cannot let the people to convince you or to showcase. The Knight of Wands, you know what? Fire energy is very good. It's about passion, but sometimes it's about showcase. People trying to impress you, or in other words, users, chancers, actors, actresses. People like that will often use that kind of charm on people. So when you deal with people, you need to see who is genuine and who is using their strong points, trying to you know, seduce you. Okay, guys, so before I go, I will pull 3 cards for advices. Let me use the other deck for advices to see what else that spirits want us to know, because I feel like there's something that, you know, people need to know here. There will be some news. There will be some sort of like movement, or especially when it comes to the news, make you very happy. As I say, when Mercury is in Capricorn, things start to become, you know, into reality from your manifestations. So be very precise with what you want, what you're wishing for. Okay, so the advice is 3 cards for advice. I don't know why I don't feel too cool yet. Right. Yep, okay. So let's stop here. Advice is 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. That's what I'm talking about. And 9 of Wands. So the advice is you have to defend your own throne, your own blessings, your own opinion, your own point of view, your own visions. Because the 5 of Pentacles and a 9 of Pentacles is telling you the reason why you are still living or being kind of like not yet quite being open to that Ace of One life with all the material things, because the universe not yet confident about you, because when you're still naive, when you're still doing things that way, you don't show the determinations of change, of becoming the new persons, recorrecting all the weaknesses. The universe is not confident to give you that money. That's why the Knight of Pentacles is stopping you and want you to figure out how to shine with yourself, not by the offering from people. So basically, these people are still trying to come to you. So I don't know what this reading is for, but I felt the message is quite clear here and very strong. It's like emergency. So if you resonate with this reading, please leave me the comments. Okay, so I will help you to figure out what is going on and help you with all I can. Now, if you like what I'm doing, please like, share the video and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you want to donate, please find the donate button in description box, and happy birthday to everyone. Thank you and bye bye.